I never thought my wedding day would end with me knee-deep in a fountain, fishing out a soaked leather wallet my grandma had slipped me. Trash for trash, my stepdad boomed over the speakers at the reception in Chicago's swanky Palmer House. He snatched it from my hands, waved it like a trophy, and chucked it into the ice sculpture melting under the summer heat. Guests howled with laughter, old money types who loved a good roast. I didn't cry. I waded in, ruining my lace gown, grabbed the wallet, and stormed out without a glance back. Before I spilled a secret in those waterlogged folds and how I torched my stepdad's crumbling facade. Drop in the comments, what's the harshest stunt a relative pulled on you at a party? I'm scrolling through them all. 4 days later, I stepped into the First Chicago Bank downtown, the air thick with polished brass and quiet efficiency. I'm Elena, 28, a social worker in the city's roughest shelters. I've mastered blending in, dodging addicts' rants, holding kids' traumas like fragile glass. But clutching that wallet in a grocery bag, in my faded jeans, I felt like a spotlight was on me. I need to access this, I told the teller, a guy in his early 20s with a crisp shirt. He eyed the damp, stained thing skeptically. Punched in the faded account number, then froze. His eyes widened, face paling like he'd seen a ghost. Miss Vargas, he stammered. Stay right here. Don't move. No alarm, but suddenly the manager and a suit from upstairs hustled over. They didn't sneer at my thrift store vibe. They treated me like lost royalty. Ms. Vargas, we've anticipated this for years, the VP said, guiding me to a vault room smelling of aged ink and security. As they fetched records, I flashed back to age 10, scrubbing vomit from the kitchen floor while stepdad Victor lounged, beer in hand. He'd accidentally knocked over his drink after yelling at me for a bad grade. My half-brother Marco snickered from the couch, gaming away.
Clean it right, Elena, or no dinner, Victor drawled, his cruelty a quiet braid. When Grandma Rosa tried intervening, he snarled, but out, oh bad, or I'll ship you to some Medicaid dump. I scrubbed till my hands raw, convinced I was worthless beyond survival. The vault door clanged open, snapping me back. The VP laid out a folder. Your grandma set up a payable on death account in 1985. She invested early in Amazon and Tesla stocks, reinvesting dividends untouched for decades. The balance, $9.8 million. I stared, numb. Victor had mocked it as junk, too pompous to peek inside. So beneficiary? I asked coolly. Just you, he confirmed. It wasn't cash, it was ammo. Back home, my fiancé, Alex, a cybersecurity whiz, pored over his screens in our cramped Wrigleyville flat. It's not a dynasty, Elena. It's smoke and mirrors. A house of cards on bad loans. Spreadsheets showed red ink. Victor's Lakeshore Drive penthouse in pre-foreclosure. His family fund hollow.
Shuffling $40,000 through shells. An SEC probe loomed. He wasn't rich. He was a fraudster one audit from ruin. My phone buzzed. Him. On speaker. Elena, about that dumpy condo Rosa left you. He wanted to help sell it, invest in his ventures. Worth $250,000, it was his desperate grab. Not selling, I said. He exploded. That hag was nuts when she deeded it. I'll sue for undue influence, bury you in court till you're broke. Click. Alex grinned darkly. We didn't fight, we plotted. Forged docs looked legit, but buried confessions. I called back shaky-voiced. Stepdad, sorry. The wallet's loaded, $9.8 million. But taxes, audits, I'm scared. Greed hooked him. Bring it to me at the Philanthropist Awards Gala Friday. I'll shelter it in the trust. Protect you. He craved the spotlight. The gala at the Art Institute glittered with CEOs and Pauls. I wore emerald silk, striding through like I owned it. Marco hovered tipsy. Victor beamed near the stage. Got it, he hissed. I handed the folder. He skimmed, signed blindly, an admission tying him to years of fraud, offshore hides. Smart girl, he smirked, ascending. As he announced a $10 million boost to the Vargas Legacy Fund, I snapped the SIG, texted Alex. He filed it with the SEC whistleblower line. The massive screen behind him switched. FBI emblem. Asset freeze. Case 4729. Chaos erupted. Agents stormed. Victor Vargas, you're under arrest for securities fraud. He whirled. She set me up. Cuffs clicked amid flashes. Upstairs suite. Marco cornered us, knife from the bar. You wrecked us! Alex disarmed him. Crack. Broken wrist. Feds burst in. Marco crumbled. 2 months on, I'm on the condo's balcony overlooking Lake Michigan, coffee steaming. Victor's indicted. Assets seized. Marco's pleading out, facing real work. I shred the fake docs. The fortune's mine, growing. Alex beside me. What now? Nothing changes. I'm still Elena, helping the invisible. Money's a shield, not a crown. Family's chosen, not inflicted.